Hey everybody, welcome back to another Deck Profile Friday. This one here, I'm going to be going over the deck that I used last weekend at the pre-release that I attended. That got me a 3-0 record and, earned myself, I think it was about $10 store credit. Big thank you to Taps Games for that. And, without further ado, let's get into it. So, I managed to get the Xatu promo, as well as a second copy in it, and 2 Natu, right? So we got this as our Xatu line. So Natu's pretty, he's okay. As you can see there, you can see obviously what it does. The Xatu is the main thing though, with the clairvoyance, voyant sense. Once during your turn, you may attach a basic psychic energy card from your hand to one of your bench's Pokemon, and if you attach an energy to a Pokemon this way, draw 2 cards. So great energy acceleration and great draw, and especially in a limited format like a pre-release, this is actually really good. So pretty good. We've got 2 of those. So I got my playset of Xatu. This is actually by far as well, I think, the best Xatu there is. Right? Pretty good. We also got triple Golisopod with triple Wimpod. We got the Golisopod Jacq. The Golisopod here is absolutely amazing. Wimpod is, obviously pretty wimpy, but Golisopod there, it's powerful cross attack. Does 20 damage times the number of cards in your opponent's hand. Right, and one thing that you got to obviously watch is just how many cards they actually have, right, and whether or not you might want to use Waterfall, which is the next attack. It does 130 for 3. So the first attack, Powerful Cross, is great early game, and then it can be useful mid to late game, but more often than not, you're probably going to use Waterfall. Pretty cool. We also got the Esparhra line. Right, so Esparhra is pretty cool because its ability stance there. When you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon during your turn, you may prevent all damage from and effects of attacks from your opponent's Pokemon done to this Pokemon until the end of your opponent's next turn. So it's pretty much just blocks them from doing anything. So it's kind of annoying, to play against, but it's really good, if you're able to play that to that success. So its attack there, 2 Glittering Eyes, does 70, and if Tulip's in your discard pile, it does 70 more. So another really good attack, 140 for 2, possibly. So pretty cool. We got some singles. We got an Iron Bundle, right? It's mainly there for the Hyper Blower, right? And it's just to force a switch, right? You don't get to Gust, right? Your opponent switches. So if there's something that you don't like that's active, right, and you need to knock out something on the bench, right, then you can just Iron Bundle a Hyper Blower and then just force them to switch. We got a Minior. So this is another really good card here. It actually, won me a couple games against, I believe it was Sandy Shocks, just by what's it called, against the Sandy Shocks deck, just by the switch effect there. Far Flying Meteor. Once during your turn, if this Pokemon's on your bench, when you attach an energy card from your hand to this Pokemon, you may switch it with your active Pokemon. So it's pretty much, it's got like a jet energy ability built in, and that's actually incredibly useful. And then Gravitational Tackle isn't too bad either. So high retreat cost though, so it kind of sucks, but it's kind of okay at the same time. We got an Elekid here, 30 snipes, so this is great at taking out opposing, baby Pokemon, even though they're basics, like other Elekids and other Magbys. The burn effect there is pretty cool. And then lastly, the last Pokemon that we got an ultra rare card in a Mewtwo EX. Right, and because we do play the Psychic Energies, we should obviously play that. Now, we're not going to be hitting for a crazy amount of damage, but we're still going to be, hitting for a good amount of damage. 90 is still really good. 120 is still really good. Right, and we built it kind of max of like 150, so that's still pretty good. And that is it for the Pokemon. On to the trainers. So we got Nemona, draw 3 cards. A couple Tulip, right? So the Tulip there, put up to any 4 in combination of Psychic Pokemon and basic Psychic Energy cards from your discard pile into your hand. So with Esparhra, right, we can just constantly recycle them. Nest Ball, these aren't in any sort of order. We got a Mesagoza for our stadium. Bill's Transfer, one of the new ones. Look at the top 8. Reveal any number of Pokemon you find in there, and then put them into your hand, then shuffle the rest into the deck. So another really good card. Youngster, great card. Luxurious Cape, so in one game I just completely tanked a Golisopod. Alright, that's like the only Pokemon that I had, and I just gave it 100 extra HP, and it took all 4 prize cards. So this here is a great card. It's crazy good, and I can definitely see it being played moving forward. Shauntal here, right? Another interesting card here. It could go both ways. You switch or they switch. Right? And then lastly, we got a Jacq. Another really good card in this format. So that is the trainers, supporters, and stadiums. Not in any sort of order. And then lastly, the energies, right? Because of the Golisopod, we got 6 water, and then because the Esparhra and the Mewtwo, we got 5 psychic. I typically like to go 19, 10, 11. So 19 Pokemon or so, 10 trainers, 11 energies. I always like that 11th energy in pre-releases, as I find it just makes it super consistent rather than the 20-10-10 split. Right? That is the pre-release deck, everybody. So this here is probably the best deck that you'll get. The Golisopod, the Esparhra, right? And then obviously, we got the Xatu there to complement it. So, yeah, this is probably, like I said, probably the best deck that you'll get. And I just had a lot of fun with it. So, it earned me $10 store credit. So, there you go, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to do all the usual, like, subscribe, all that stuff. We got the Toronto regionals happening this weekend. So, I'm not really too sure, what what I think is going to win, but I will probably make a prediction, and that being it'll be Lost Box, Gardevoir, or I'm going to go with Mew this time. Lost Box, Gardevoir, or Mew will probably win. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But yeah. Oh, and then we're gonna hopefully have some Paradox Rift to open. You know, we are getting close to Christmas, so we will open up some stuff for a little bit, and then we'll probably might take some time off for the holidays. So. But yeah, there you go. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching. And once again, see you in the next video.